Hey guys, it's me, Ria, just hopping on to do some March 1st impromptu readings. Then again, all of my readings and pretty much all of my lives are impromptu, just on the fly, spontaneous. I'll just wait and see if anyone wants to hop on for some quickies, some quick messages, guys. I'm going to do some quickies for the March 1st. Donations of 15, 50, 15, 15. Which equals a 12, which equals a 3, which equals expression, which equals new expressions for us in this third month on the 1st. How appropriate. All right, just give it a second, guys, or whatever. Give it a little bit. Just wait and see. Haven't done these for a while. Haven't done these cards for a while. All right. Just hopping on, guys, to do some March 1st readings, just to bring some quick messages forth for anyone who might want a message, asking a $15 donation for those that want a quick personal reading. Hey, hello from Louisiana. Good to see you, Carol. I got a friend that lives in Louisiana. I've never been there, though. So today is March 1st, and it's just an exciting time of new growth coming through the surface. Today being the March, that's that 3 expression, the 1, new beginnings, and a lot of the readings and messages and posts, not just by myself, but a lot of people have been talking about this newness coming through, this new time, these new frequencies, these new manifestations. So I thought it would be just kind of fun to do some readings and inquire about how these energies or what this newness means for you. So I'm going to give it a little bit. I just hop on. I didn't make any announcement or anything. So I'll just wait and see if anyone wants to join. It usually takes a few minutes. Mythos just came home from school, so he's having a little iPad downtime. And so I thought that I would utilize this time to bring forth some channeled messages, some card readings, and then we're going to head outside. It's warmed up a lot. It's in the, I don't know, higher 30s maybe. So I don't know. It's probably still pretty cold, according to your standards, Carolyn. If no one hops on, I'll do a collective message, but hopefully someone pops on. If anyone is still out there, I see I got like a couple of viewers. If anyone out there wants to share out for me, I'd appreciate it. I can't share out on my phone. I don't have my computer with me handy. I did hop on and do a quickie this morning. I did a lot of errands and was out of the house for quite a few hours this morning. And in between errands and appointments, I hopped on and shared a message that I'll just share again with you guys in case you did not see it. And Spirit has been talking a lot about stepping up, stepping into our newness, our new frequency, showing up for ourselves, taking a step up another flight of stairs. So it's like right before this beginning, we're kind of at a landing. You know, when you go up a flight of stairs, then there's a landing, then you're taking just that little pause, and then you're going to continue going up another flight of stairs. And Spirit was just saying how a lot of us are going to be called into action to present some new ideas, new modalities, new tools, just insights, even just sharing information that you're receiving and stepping into your courage to do that. And some of this information might seem like nothing that's been presented before, but that's why you're to present it, to like open up and catalyze information for all of us from your new perception. So this morning, hey James, good to see you. Hey Samadhi, thank you for joining, guys. Thank you. Please share out if you haven't. So this morning, I received a new way of understanding our new perception. So I shared it, and even if you didn't like necessarily totally relate to my perception, it could activate your own perception further. Or if it did, then it gets the ball rolling and the momentum going. So now is the time, Spirit has said, to step in to share, to take action on these new ideas, tools, and modalities. And some of them might even be controversial. So don't even worry about that. Don't worry if it's never been done in your spiritual forums or groups or soul tribes. That's the whole reason it's coming through you, because you have just the right frequency to bring forth a new information, a new insight, a new level of understanding, even just to bring something out in the open to be discussed. It's not about having the answers. It's not about being right or wrong. It's not about any of that. It's simply about sharing and expressing these new frequencies through your vessel. And this morning mine was, normally how we breathe, at least most of us watching breathe. So you breathe, but we breathe into our center to connect to our moment of now. And Spirit's been just going on and on and on about how every moment is a moment of you. It's a moment of you to align, to connect. And that's what the breath is. But just this different way of saying it really made sense to me. It's a moment for you to step into you, for you to align to your heart's truth, for you to step into courage, for you to express something, for you to come to a greater realization of self. So we have these blanket statements sometimes, like the breath is taking the breath, tune into your heart space, allow your surrender to the moment, being aware of what's going on. But the way I've been really, really hitting me from the human understanding, because we are here to work through the physical. So the physical likes that human understanding that every moment is a moment of you, to step in to more and more of you, whether it be something before you that is resonant and that it feels good, or even something before you that brings some discord or irritant. But that is also necessary, because what do? You step into you by going within and saying, oh, I resonate, or, oh, but if that person's saying that, but I believe this, then it just culminates into another idea. It's the expansion of you, expansion of love, expansion of energy, expansion of life, everlasting, going and going. So this morning, normally we would breathe into our heart space, breathe into us. And I was looking in the mirror at the gym, and I was just being my not very nice self, criticizing myself. And then, when you sit in the mirror, and then sometimes you're working out and you notice maybe you got a roll there or whatever, or extra wrinkle or whatever. So I said, oh, I'm going to breathe. Spirit said, don't be nitpicking. Breathe into that energy. Breathe into it. So I breathed into it. I literally saw the vision. I saw the vision of whatever it was I was criticizing or whatever myself. And I breathed that into my heart space. And what it does, Spirit says, is obviously, like Kimmy said this morning in my live, you're sending it love. But yes, we're sending it love. But I took it as, I wasn't sending it love like, oh, zoop, master light blasting it and sending it love and trying to convince myself, oh, send love. But when I really understood it from breathing it into my heart space, I don't know, it just clicked. It made sense to me. Anything you don't want to see on your outside, or anything that is causing discord, or anything that you want to transmute, yes, all of those other modalities and tools work as well, as far as imagining your situation like you want it to be. I could have just shut my eyes and instead imagined, oh, I look like blah, 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 or this or that or the other thing, or my world looks like this or that, or whatever it is that's before you that you're not absolutely liking. And that's part of being human. You're not going to like everything you see. And that's a beautiful thing. That's self-acceptance. Like, we can say self-acceptance and loving yourself as is, absolutely. But self-acceptance also takes another perception, another angle of allowing yourself to accept exactly what you feel as well about that situation. And that's all fine and dandy as well. But the way to transmute it, Spirit is saying, is I breathe that situation into my heart. And our heart is our pure God source energy. It is pure love and light, eternal, everlasting, supersedes any time or space. It is your God source energy. It is unconditional love. So when you see something outside of you and you breathe it into your heart, that puts it makes the brain break that thought, that trail of thought, that stream of consciousness that you're disliking something on the outside. But what it's doing is it's redirecting your focus into taking the visualization and breathing it into your heart. And as always, our heart is unconditional love. Anything you breathe into your heart or anything that is um, birthed from your heart, it's all pure love and light. So it's not about just breathing the good things into your heart or just tuning into you, but we're human and we have the human experience. So anything outside of us, it could be some destruction, it could be an argument with a loved one, it can be you're just anything that causes kind of that irritant in you, and that's good. Accept that, and then breathe it into your heart space to be transmuted. I don't know if it makes sense to you. Great. If not, whatever. But the meaning of me sharing this is a lot of us are going to come up with new ways of explaining something, new angles on the same subject matter, self love, self acceptance, allowing everything. And to me, it's just a way that I'm taking a pro action to transmute an energy and merge it with the love within me, merging it with the love within me. Say, I don't know, just anything in your life that, like, even like I had a bleach spot on my pants, and I even talked about this morning. I'm like, I don't know how in the hell that bleach spot got on my pants. How the hell do I manage to take a new whatever I'm wearing and get a spot of bleach? And so I was a little irritated by that. So I allowed myself that experience, and then I just breathed it into my heart space. Whenever you breathe anything in any situation into your heart space, you're really breathing it and merging it and transmuting it into a higher frequency to be manifest in another alternate way. So I just wanted to share that. And so you guys too are coming up with just new perceptions, new insights, new angles. The only truth is love. It's all love. We know that. We're still human, and just different little ways to make the game fun, to make it a little easier, to help us to flow a little more with the energies, to help us to manifest that which we really want to experience in our 3D world. I am doing donation readings today, Julie. Um, Suggested donation of 15.15, and I'm going to do personals that way. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing a collective reading. So if anyone wants a personal, how this new energy or what information this new frequency has to bring into your awareness, or some insight, or an answer to a question, I set my PayPal link up, but I also do at riabarna.com, at riabarna on Venmo and Cash App as well. So I just thought that was just cool. It's just cool. And it's a way to, what they're saying execute, executing your creativity. I don't even know if that makes sense, that phrase, bringing execution to your creativity. So when you come up with the idea, when you come up with the thought, they're saying immediate execution, taking action on it and just sharing it and seeing where it goes. Because I know even as I share something or some insight or channeling information, it opens up the floodgates for more and more and more and more to flow. So it's about flowing, obviously in March, in the Piscean season, in the water, but in flowing with our expression, our creative expression, our personal power, just not second guessing yourself. They're saying a collective message and not second guessing yourself. There is no right, there is no wrong. All paths are for the expansion of love. All paths lead to love. So you truly, truly are protected. You are guided. You've got carte blanche to whatever it is you want to express, whatever energy you want to bring forth. Thank you. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for shining your light here and co-creating this message. And if you guys have any questions in the comments or anything, or any thoughts about anything, just jot them down. Otherwise, I am going to do a collective reading. But if anyone wants a personal, like I said, I am suggested donation, but whatever your heart feels for a personal reading, a personal quickie, specifically for this March 1st energy, for this spring. We are sprouting new life. New creations are coming from us, new artistic endeavors, new ways of saying things, new ways of doing things, extensions of what we've already learned, but tweaking them or expanding or creating just another flavor to it. They're saying even things that we've been doing all along doesn't mean you're giving them up. Spirit is saying you're just expanding upon them and just adding a little dose of a different flavor or spice or a take, another ray to see it in, another ray of light, another fractal of light, of expression of that, of you, of your soul's journey, of your divine frequency imprint. All right, so I thought that I would pull just for the, where'd they go? A few cards for the collective. All right, let's just see here what's going to come through. So Julie, if you don't want a personal reading, know that you're here for a reason and there's always information for us. Spirit will piggyback. Spirit will work its way into any nook and crevice, just like water. If there's a message for you, water will find its way. Spirit will find its way in to touch you, even if it's just one word or one message or something that sparks an answer within you that may not even have anything to do with what I said. So if you guys don't mind, I appreciate you guys sharing out. I know there's only like a couple of you guys on, and I can't share out, but you know, if you feel called to, I appreciate it. All right, so let's just see what Spirit has to bring forth on this March 1st. I don't know, I just woke up too. It's more exciting. It feels like a new beginning. Maybe because the sun was shining bright, maybe because the temperature changed a little bit, but you know, everything as within, as without, it's always this and that, and everything works in symbiosis, and there is no separation. It works together. So maybe just it's all working together. The outside reflection with what I was feeling, with what was coming forth. All right, that's coming out, Mother Earth. Okay. So Spirit wants me to bring both of these. All right, to start our collective reading off, we've got a 1. A 1 is Mother Earth. It is that new beginning. It is representing our connection to Gaia. There's been a lot of messages as well as that divine mother, that divine feminine encouraging us, you know, like that just perfect mom for that child can represent the mother as Gaia, the universe, or your higher self, Mother Mary, whatever that divine feminine is, your higher self, just really guiding and supporting and encouraging you to step out in that new beginning, to infuse your light in Mother Earth. This light here looks like light, all vibrating out of Mother Earth. Well, you are part of that light there, all of us all together, coming together. And look at that. That's even in a circle, representing wholeness, fulfillment, connecting with one another, to really, really allow our physical bodies to be the channel, the portal, the string, the bridge to anchoring in these high frequency expressions on Earth. So it's as if here's Mother Earth and this new beginning, whatever we're being called to do or be, it's all just emanating this higher frequency to be held into Mother Earth, to be experienced in the new earth, the new world. And this is that divine feminine, however you want to relay it to. And it looks really watery as well. It looks very, it looks like water. It looks like support. It looks like comfort. It looks like obviously receiving your divine guidance, your third eye, opening up and trusting and listening to your intuition, listening to what you're being guided to and taking action to bring forth those new frequencies through your new creative endeavors, your new ways of speaking, your new ways of expressing. And the 1515 donation thing that I said is a 6 plus a 6, which is 12, which is a 3. And I didn't know that until after the fact, but that's that expression, our unique expression coming through, but it is new. There's a newness about it. There's a newness. So for God source energy, and God is life, and life is God, and it is eternal, us too are eternal and always growing, and we're expanding in our divine frequency imprint. Our divine frequency imprint, our soul's journey of expression here to experience is always expanding as well. So we are expanding. Oh, hey, Samadhi, thank you for coming back. So it's just really beautiful. So what are we to take with this new beginning? We are to take abundance. Oh, that sounds good. That's what we all want, abundance. And what it is, it's red and it's the root chakra. So the root chakra also representing anchoring into Mother Earth, um, getting into your physical, getting in, embodying your spirit, anchoring your energy through you in the physical, in whatever way you're being guided to do. And then that you anchor that spiritual thought, that spiritual idea, that new way of being. You anchor it through your physicality by acting on it and embodying it, not just having it in the thought, but we're being called to act, to take that next step, to show up for ourselves, to bring forth all of this light and frequency in our physical life. So it's about creating that on the physical level. And what is creating it? We're allowing our light within. And this is even the power of three, the three flames representing that power of three, the mind, the body, and spirit coming into alignment, us coming in alignment to our heart, even the elephant gold representing the heart. Our heart is our true treasure chest. When we allow all that's within our heart in the vulnerability, in the flow, we open up our treasure chest of gold, which is symbolic also of abundance. But of course, abundance comes in all realms. And the greatest of abundance is just that peace and fulfillment you feel. Everything else is transitory. Having that peace and joy within your heart is true abundance. But we are physical and we are here to manifest the outside reflection of that abundance. And that is to do with new connections, clearing and healing old wounds, family, healing old trauma of where we felt we weren't protected, or we felt we were abandoned, or we weren't shown unconditional love, or that we were taught that love was conditional, or you had to be or perform or act a certain way for love, where you had to prove your worthiness. Oh boy, this one's big. Letting go of having to prove your worthiness. There is nothing to prove. Spirit is saying you are worthy. You are nothing but pure love and light. And that journey on earth has taken you to this self-realization, the self-realization of connecting to your heart and your worth and your spirit, going within for your love, not going by outside standards to affirm your worth, your value, and who you are. It's about claiming that ownership of you, and then you're showing up for you, acting as that God that you are, as that light that you are, as that unconditional love, creative, eternal journey, expression of love, of growth, of expansion, and creativity. They're saying creativity. So bringing that forth is part of the new beginning for the collective, as we've simultaneously healed a lot of childhood wounds, a lot of ancestral lineage of trauma or abuse or old belief systems that have not allowed us to feel fully loved in the physical. We are stepping into knowing we are fully loved because we are love, and we can be nothing but love and be loved when we are love. Everything else is a distortion. So it's also even saying we've burnt off those distortions of the beliefs, ideas, and thought forms that have told us in our mind, that made us believe. As you break that down, the word be is your being, and the leave has the word lie in it. We are done with being the lie. We're only coming now. Well, it's always a journey, and there's always a roller coaster. There's always ebbs and flows. That's part of being physical. But we have come to be the God that we are, and to express that in this new frequency, and to infuse that in Mother Earth, through our vessel, through our vehicle, through showing up, through allowing every opportunity, every moment of now is an opportunity to know you, to know thyself, to express thyself, to be as authentic and aligned to your heart. In every moment of now is a moment of you. You might even have the opportunity to speak your truth. It's not about shying down. It's about speaking your truth with love. It's about expressing your truth with love. It's not about looking for that outside affirmation. However, you are creating a world that's going to give you that outside affirmation as you are aligned to to your authenticity of who you are in every moment. And that always changes, Spirit says. That's always changing. Our divine frequency imprint is our God stamp. It is our God energy. God is eternal. Love is forever. It's ever expanding. It is life. There's cycles, but it's always about growth, expansion, continuing, and never ending and everlasting. That's part of your journey on earth as well, to continue the expansion. It's not about arriving anywhere. You come to moments of arrival. Those moments are still simply stepping into more of you, more of you, more of you, but you never end. So you're always expanding, even on the journey in life, continuing that expression, continuing those cycles, continuing birthing life. You're birthing life through your heart, through you, through your presence, through your stepping up and showing up for you. So that's a really strong message. All right. Hey there. Hey, Michelle. Thank you for joining. All right. So, Gina Palazzo, driving home from work. Oh, thank you, Gina. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So I am doing personal quickies, donations of $15.15 if you feel you want a personal. Otherwise, I'm just kind of giving a collective message out, and I just am popping on. So if you don't mind sharing out, I appreciate that. All right. I'm gonna set my butt, set my knees. All right. So I just want to pull a conscious one. Conscious spirit. So what does conscious spirit have to extend on this message, this beautiful, empowering message? Really embodying more and more and more of you, and that's going to come forth in your creative expression. And creative expression doesn't just mean art. It means in anything, how you see things. As your frequency rises, you're going to see things a little different. They're going to take on a different angle. As you embody more light, like Gaia, as you embody more light, you're going to have all of those fractals, all of those pieces with the light shining through, giving you insights you've never had before, ideas you've never had before, ways of seeing you've never seen before, because you're embodying more and more light. And that's going to bring forth greater, or there's no better or less than, but even expressions and ideas that you never thought possible coming through you. You're going to they're saying, you guys, every one of you as a collective, you're going to stand back and say, holy crap, where did that come from? It came from you. It came from your God source energy that has been repressed. And every time that we allow more and more light to come through us, we activate our codes, we activate our DNA. We're remembering, and with every remembering, there's like a gazillion synapses firing all through our body, and all of these communications and streams of consciousness opening up, connecting us to our no-time realm, where everything exists all at once. And we have that availability to receive through our streams, all those streams of consciousnesses that we're opening up. And that's where those ideas are coming from. They're coming from you, so you're allowing. And as you shine more light and you step up and you step into your courage and confidence and trust and display you as authentically as you can, you just keep activating and shining more and more and more light to create more and more and more and more and more abundance. To me, embodying more light and activating light, oh my God, I couldn't ask for any more abundance than that, because that's where all the answers lie. That's where all of our creation stems. That's what we create our hologram from. So to me, light activation and stepping in and being all the light that you are meant to be, that is true abundance. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. It makes me want to cry. And we already are all that we were meant to be. We already hold that sun within and all of that light, but we've come in the physical to experience it. And sometimes to experience it, what we have to do is experience the not having of it in order to allow it, and to have that contrast, in order to activate it, to trigger it, and to see the light you are. You don't know the light you are until you had to shine in the dark. Just like you don't know the courage you have until you've been afraid and had to step forward. You don't know how wise you are until sometimes you have that outside contrast. All right, let's see here. Spirit, what final message do we have? Final message do we have? When I see your name, Julie, I'm really feeling I know you were asking for a message before, but I'm just feeling you're really anchoring into your physical body. Your spirit is really, really anchoring into your physical body. You've gone through a lot of emotional heart healing. I can feel the expansion in your heart, and you're really allowing all of that spiritual energy and that the healing, the self-healing that you have done to flood your physical body, and you're really grounding that into your creativity in your everyday life. I had to say that just when I saw your name, it just came to me. All right. So I know I saw your name before, but with the heart, and then Spirit says that was like the little heart was like an opening, and then something came out of it and touched me. So through that little heart emoji you sent me, it was like you opened up your heart, and you know how I always say you guys are the ones creating this message because you are reflecting the light that you need to be brought into your awareness or message or whatever it is. So it's like you took that and it went zoop, and then it came right back at you. You're welcome. All right, what do we got here? The healer, son of a bee. So, Julie, maybe this card is kind of, whoops, wrong glasses. Mythos is specifically for you because this card is actually entitled the healer. This is called the healer. This is the healing card. So you could be here to create space for all of us to receive this message because we're all fractals of that one source energy. We're all fractals of that light, that diamond, that energy shining, and we're part of the one, but we all have our own expression, our own experiences, our own soul's journey, but we're still aiding the whole in that. So you have the healer, which is an 8 as well. This was an 8, or not you, but the collective, but I'm feeling this is kind of geared towards you. But 8 is abundance, and that is the root chakra, the physical embodiment of your spiritual energy, which clears, heals, balances, aligns, and then reaping the rewards on the physical level of safety, security, abundance, being taken care of, provided for, mind, body, and spirit. And then we've got here, I am, and this was an 8. That's what I was saying. This was an 8, and this is an 8. So through healing, you create abundance. Through healing, you're simply allowing more of your natural light to come through. You're giving yourself permission to love, to have compassion for self, self-acceptance, self-love. Just you're giving yourself permission to experience your natural state of being, basically. And a lot of us, oh my God, this is really big, guys. A lot of us have not given ourselves permission to embody and to allow and feel all the love that we are due to the distortions of belief systems, thoughts. Those that took care of us when we were younger, they had distortions within their belief system as well, and then it gets put on and put on and put on, then it creates this big film over our heart, this big film that doesn't allow us to fully accept the love that we are because we were taught that I needed to perform, or I'm not worthy, or I'm not good enough, or we got that feeling on another timeline, might not even have been this one, but they're memories that we're holding in our cellular memory, our body, our energy of those unworthiness. So those energies play out in us being able to embody and to live the love that we are. It's already there, but we haven't allowed ourselves to, based on those memories, based on those subconscious beliefs operating behind the scenes. And we came for that. It's not that anything has been done bad to us. We came for that. We came for that healing. Our soul journey came for that experience and for the self-realization, for the physical experience of to know yourself, to have self-realization, to go through it in order to embody it and to release it and to allow it. So it says, I am loving. Yeah, so there's a lot of, that was a huge message that we haven't allowed ourselves the experience of all that we are based on old beliefs, and those are all being transmuted into love. And it says, I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. So we're able to do that. We're able to do this. All of us, pretend all of this is the light on Mother Earth. We're able to do that because we have all activated our own light. We have all gone through the dark to activate our light. I always say you guys are master light blasters because you are. Your light was activated through the darkness and you allowed it as a master. You guys are all holding master energy within you. So because you allowed that process within your own physical soul journeys experience that it chose to on earth, you have brought yourself to a frequency where you are now bringing healing energy to others. And that's what we're doing as we infuse our creative expression on Gaia through our physical body, as we allow these new thoughts, these new frequencies to be expressed, to be anchored through our body, through our taking action, stepping up, showing up for all that we are holding within us. We're holding space and light that's going to just be a mirror for others to choose to accept or not. We're all shining light as a mirror, holding space for others to choose to see their own light or not, their own worth or not, their own God essence or not. But whether they do or not, that is not our concern. We're here to play and embody to the fullness of the God source energy, divinity, pure love, light energy that we are. Period. Period. Anyone who wants to join us, fine. Anyone who doesn't, well, that's just their soul journey. They're choosing to not deviate from their soul's journey, but from our path to fulfill their own soul's journey. And we don't need to understand it. We aren't responsible for it. We don't need to teach anyone anything. We don't need to heal anyone in the way that we're doing it to them. We are just reflecting the mirror of healing energy, which allows the soul that wants that reflection to wake up, or to spark them, or to guide them, or enlighten them in some way, shape, or form. You're not here to change anyone. You're not here to make people understand you even. You're here to shine your light, to express it in that way that brings you the greatest joy and fulfillment and peace. Is that not beautiful, guys? That is like a hefty load off our back. We aren't here to change anyone or anything. We're here just to allow and accept the love that we are. Wow, that is awesome. Man, I learned I learned so much from you guys. I am ready. I am ready. Okay. And you guys can all say, I am ready if you want. I am ready. I am so ready. When I come on and do my little mini lives or do my little readings, it's like I am ready to get some light reflected back to me to make me all that I was meant to be, or to like embody and to live all that I am. And it's through you guys. It's through your presence. It's through you shining your light on this platform. And go figure, it's Temple of the Sun, where we all come to shine our rays. And even if you don't speak, even if I don't see you in person, even if you don't comment, your presence permeates all time and space. So you are literally infusing wherever you gaze your eyes on, or awareness, you are literally infusing it with love and light and unconditional just beauty that you are. That is so amazing. You guys are that just makes me so happy. To me, that is true abundance. Just that knowing you are loved. We don't have to worry about our job, or how we're going to perform, or how we're going to prove ourselves. All we have to do is accept the love that we are, and all else will come. I mean, obviously we're going to be guided. We're physical beings. We came to take some action, move our body, do things. But wow, all we have to do is accept the love that you are. And many, many times in religion, or in churches, or spiritual classes I took, I had to take my journey to fully understand that, because these aren't new concepts per se, but in the way that you guys or I might describe something gives our frequency that we are at now a way to comprehend, understand, or spark it within us. That's really beautiful. And that's where like the physical meets the spiritual. We're not to deny the physical and say, oh, you're stupid, you don't understand anything, your brain is limited. No, that limitation is what goes within and seeks the answers. And then that God mind opens up and they merge as one. All right, very beautiful. All right, last call for anyone who wants personal. You guys just got me all flooded. You guys got me all flooded with so much love. Thank you for that. I guess I should be donating to you, right? All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Let me just look at the comments, and then I'm just going to sign off. Oh, thank you, Julie. You're amazing, you guys. You guys are the ones that created this. And your heart opened up some information for me, Julie Braithwaite. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say the last name. That little heart and that little emoji. So that's just showing the impact, you guys. Like things that we might discount as unimportant are so important because it triggers information. Oh yeah, you said you're from the UK. So this evening. So my time it is 4 in the afternoon, 4:15 in the afternoon. What are you, 8 hours ahead, Julie? Thank you for joining, Julie. Thank you, Samadhi, for joining. Thank you, Michelle, if you're still there and not. And thank you, Gina Palazzo, for taking us on the ride, on the ride home with you. Anyone else? Carolyn? Okay, some of you guys probably James, some of you guys probably tuned out, but that's okay. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. May you all shine, not with a tiny little fractal of your light, but the entire spectrum of the entirety of all the love and light that you are. Shoo.